Hello everyone, today our group will have a presentation about human trafficking. Human trafficking has become a global issue in recent years as the growing influences of it has disturbed normal life significantly, and is considered to be a form of modern-day slavery as vulnerable individuals in the society are exploited for personal gains by human trafficking cartel. It's imperative to note that these wars transcend the boundaries and are existent in different parts of the world from US to China, and the motivations may range from sex trend to desire for cheap labor.
Firstly, it is recommended that the authorities conduct a thorough audit of the justice system to identify the loopholes that exist in the legal framework for addressing human trafficking. It is reported that in many countries where the justice system are weak, the traffickers can manipulate the justice system easily by bribing the police and the judicial officials to make them compromise when doing investigation and secure convictions. So the traffickers are able to go on with the rise with very negligible penalties, or fines, or even impunity, and that is one of the reasons resulting in substandard high rate of human trafficking. Therefore, it is necessary for the government to audit the justice system to assure the investigators, the prosecutors, and the judges are fair and impartial, and improve the laws relating to human trafficking to make the traffickers receive greater punishment. As a result, the traffickers will realize that if they go on with the vice, they are difficult to escape from the heavy legal penalties, and the human trafficking rate will decrease. Since it is time-consuming to audit the whole legal framework, it is a long-term strategy. However, it can bring long-term benefits to both the citizens and the society. The citizens are protected from human trafficking, and the society will be secure. It especially benefits the vulnerable individuals, including the potential victims and the existing victims. The former are less likely to be trafficked, and the latter will be rescued from being slaves.
The other recommendation is to improve the education about the knowledge of human trafficking. Some researchers about human trafficking argue that the culture and beliefs imposed on victims of human trafficking make them unwilling to report the abuses to the authorities. If there is an effective method to change the people's mind to the human trafficking instead of the conservative culture mind, the human trafficking would be decreased. Obviously, to change people's attitude to this crime, education must be the most effective way. There are 3 steps of human trafficking education. First is to improve the awareness of existence of human trafficking. Therefore, to make all people aware of what human trafficking is and the forms of human trafficking is the fundamental steps to prevent this crime. Then, changing the people's attitude to human trafficking is also important. The education should tell the victims they have the right against with criminals, and it is supported by the government and public. Last is to teach residents how to use the right to protect themselves. The government should apply this point to the fundamental education from the primary school, and the publicity of preventing human trafficking also should be given to the elders. To improve the whole society awareness of human trafficking, the education should be given from young children to the elders.
Our group thinks that knowledge about human trafficking should be widely educated, and we think it's better to implement this recommendation to release the unpleasant influences of human trafficking. Citizens can know more knowledge about human trafficking if the education is improved. Government should educate what the human trafficking is, how to define this kind of situation, and how to treat survival correctly, so citizens can make an appropriate decision when facing the situation. We think it can surely decrease the impact of human trafficking to the minimum degree, and it can solve the issue fundamentally.
created using Powtoon.